Hi guys, Gaming Bear here. Right, today we're going to do a quick review of the VK 4503, which is a German premium, which is coming in at Tier 7. This is actually the Tiger II. I've done a review previously on the VK 4503 as I knew it was coming up, but I've actually got the tank on the American server, so this will lead into the review on the American server of the tank and gameplay of the tank. There will be a full review of the German tech tree. This tank actually fits in between the standard Tiger 1 with 100mm of armour on the front. Similar to the Tiger 2, it's like this basic version with the same 88 KWK 43L71 gun that the Tiger has, and with this original turret before the Tiger 2 gets the coffin turret and the big gun. So this is, and the additional 50mm of sloped armour. So without further ado, let's have a quick look at the review that will be coming up. So from here, we will be going up from Tier 6 on both lines, or else I could possibly do a review from Tier 5, the VK, but it's not heavy, but I could move up from the split, showing you where you've got the choice of either going up the Tiger P route to the mouse, or up through the Tiger route to the E100, and I will review both of these lines in the linked video. So without further ado, let's get on with that review of the 4503. Cheers guys, see you in a minute. Right, today we're looking at the VK 4503, doing a review on it, so you can see what it's like. So it's basically, for all intents and purposes, looks very much like a basic Tiger II, with the standard Tiger II turret and that nice sloping. So let's have a look at the vehicle. You're comparing it at Tier 7 to the standard Tiger. This has got the same gun. Let's have a look at some of the stats on how they compare. So bear with me a moment. So what you've got is the DPM is actually reduced by about 400 down to 1714. Now this is using the same ammo, it's got the same pen, but your reload goes down to 8.4 instead of down to 6.7 instead of 8.4. So that gives you a rate of fire of 7.14 instead of just under 9. The aim time is actually better, it's more accurate. The dispersion is 0.33, which is better. Moving, traversing, all of these are better than the standard Tiger. Everything else is identical, with the velocity of 1 kilometre a second, so less lead time than most vehicles of the same tier. The top speed goes down by 2 to 38, so you lose a little bit there. The power is identical, and it's a heavier vehicle, so the power to weight ratio has dropped from 12.21 down to 10.82. So you're thinking, oh, that's not so good. But if you're looking at the traversing it, it's much better than the 2 degrees better than the standard Tiger. Now you make up for the loss of power to weight ratio by the terrain resistance, 0.9, 1 and 1.9, which, so working with this on the flat and going downhill, you'll reach the top speed better than the Tiger. Going uphill, it'll struggle to get up there a little bit, not so much. Then the additional gun elevation and gun depression comes into bear. Now the standard Tiger's got 13 degrees. This has got 15 degrees of gun elevation. Gun depression, standard Tiger's no slouch at 7. This has got 8. Now you're seeing where this comes into its own. It loses that DPM, but it's got a better gun depression and elevation to allow you to be better around the battlefield. And that's before it's even looking at the armour of this thing. So, turret traverse, 22 degrees instead of 18. Very, very nice. And the armour is identical. The health drops by 100. Okay. The engine health is the same. Track is slightly worse. So it's a little bit less well put together than the Tiger, but it's slopey. So let's have a look. Our view range is identical. Radio range drops by 90, and the chance of fire is identical. So let's have a look at the 3D model. So looking at the vehicle, very, very nice from the front. You saw then there's an angle of about 300 or so mil. If you're firing at someone over the front, over that hill, you're looking, angling from about 100, 150 to 160 mil. Now angle the front, and you're looking 170, 200 mil. So just by angling slightly, firing over a ridge, and your side can eat shots from about 300mm. The tracks can eat shots, very, very nice. So what you want to do is wiggle the turret, fire, and turn to this sort of an angle, which will bounce shots because of the angling of the turret, and use the slopiness of the turret with these angles to bounce shots coming from the front. So it's a really effective, useful tank at Tier 7, which I think is going to be really, really good fun for you around the battlefield, and a very nice one to see. So you'll want to shoot over the side. So if they're close to your front, fire over the side like this, which will give you a chance of bouncing this way, or firing a little bit further over, which will then mean if they hit the front plate, the angling and sloping means that there's actually, you pointing that way, so you're looking 240mm, 250, 260mm effective armour, and if they hit the lower plate, it's still 200mm. So, you know, and if they're firing at the side, then you swing the turret back this way, they're aiming, hitting this 360mm equivalent. Here, you're still looking 300, here 500. It's very bouncy. The cupola up above is the equivalent from about 101. There are a couple of weak spots, 101, 111. I saw 101, I'm sure, just now. But generally from about 111 up to approaching 200mm at the centre, and 400 odd mil, you're looking very, very slopey. So you will pull off far more bounces with this than with a standard Tiger, and that's what this is up against. So you lose a little bit at DPM, but you gain so much more with the with the rest of the vehicle. So without further ado, let's get back to the vehicle and let's start doing some gameplay. So bear with me. Okay, let's try this out. First game, let's see what we can do. So we'll get in, and so we've got the option of going to town. Let's go to town with this, quite literally, and see what we can do. Get in close and deal with the opponent. Just move that down so it's not covering the map. So let's see what we can do. And there aren't going to be many heavy tanks going the other way. Actually, thinking about it, I was going to go to town, but thinking of how many mediums the other team have got, I'm expecting them to come very heavily the other way. So we will see what we can do using the sloping and angling, the ridge work. We'll test out the mobility of this to get in close and aid the team. So let's see what we can do. Oh, they're fighting. Oh dear. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. So the mobility still seems okay. So up to 35, 36, 38 already. So mobility seems okay. The accuracy on the move, the bloom of the gun is very, very small. And most of the team are going the other way. Goodness me, there's only about 4 of us coming this way. Everyone else is pushing to town. So we need to support these guys. Oh dear, my voice is going. Support these guys. Let's work from the ridge, see what we can do. Wait for the binoculars to kick in, see if we can see anyone. Nope. Time to push. We'll test out the mobility. I don't want to get caught on this flank. We know there are at least 3 of them here. See how well we can do. Try and push around towards K9. Oh dear, Artie's aiming this way. Oh dear, my voice is going. So quickly up to 38 kph.
Ready to fire. Enemy is hit. Penetration.
So the gun is pretty good.
To engage. Target unlocked.
Very accurate.
Damaged.
very accurate indeed. Oh, I think that was Artie incoming. Something just missed us. So a tough little tank. Very, very nice indeed. It feels really good to play. The gun is incredibly accurate. You thought the Tiger was accurate? This is a whole new level. Great, we're on our own. Let's see what it can do on the ridge. He's pushing around behind. Let's come back.
Ready to fire. Enemy armor is hit. We've lost some ammo, but at least it didn't explode. Penetration.
Not a lot you could do. Sadly, not enough members of the team were this way. We will have a look at the post-game stats and see how well we did 1,200 points of damage. We got surrounded. There were 3 of us against 5, 6 of them. Not a lot we could do. Okay, let's have a look. We got a draw in that game, so 5 shots. Let's have a look. 1,200 damage, 200 assistance, and let's have a look. 4th on damage, 355 experience, which is could have been better. 5 shots out of 6 hit, all of them penned, very nice. Didn't use any premium, came away with almost 30,000 credits, very, very nice. 533 experience plus a premium bonus, 640 experience on a defeat. So this was a basic game in this tank, and it felt really, really good. It's a really nice Tier 7 tank. So I would say that it's definitely worth the money. You need to have the additional items on this, so the complete package is the one to go for. So out of the 2, the basic package is okay if you've got the equipment to go with it, whereas the full package with all of the additional items, I would say is the best value, because you will have to get these items. If you haven't got these items already, you will have to purchase them. So it's up to you, depending on what works for you and whether you want the additional gold with it. Right, to conclude, let's have a look. The 2 packages, the Ultimate, which gives you all of the equipment, or the £24.90, which just gives you the vehicle in the slot. So let's have a look at the package for the full vehicle with all of the equipment and the gold. So you get 4,000 gold, 4 million credits, improved vent, enhanced gunline drive, and large caliber tank gun rammer. Well, these bits of equipment are useful for the vehicle. I would say the only thing you don't need is the enhanced gunline drive, because the tank is good enough anyway. So for me, that's not what I would have gone for, as you can see in my build. So the rest of it is very worthwhile. So if you haven't got all of these items already, this deal is very, very good, including these additional values of the 4 million credits and the 4,000 gold, which is well worth the money if you've got this amount of money to pay. I didn't, and so I went, as I had the equipment in the background, I went for the standard package, which was the £24.90, and for that you get the tank and the garage slot. So this is what I purchased, as I had spare equipment anyway to go onto it, and then I just put in my own crew. So that's the choice is up to you. Me personally, I went for this one, but the one that you could go for is the big one, which has got everything all set up, and it still leaves you needing a crew. So you've still got to put a crew in from another vehicle ready to rock and roll, which is why, well, certain of the British tanks had their special 100% crews, which were brilliant, like the Cromwell Berlin, which was able to be even more of a beast because of that crew. This doesn't need it, because you can just switch in another crew from any of your German heavy tanks. So for me, this is a good tank, good money maker, and it's worth a certain amount of money
for you. You decide which of these packages you want, and I'll leave the rest up to you. But I'm enjoying this tank. It's good fun, and it fits well in my my collection. It's a really nice little tank. So yes, so if you like a Tiger with sloped armour, basically that's what you're getting. You're getting a more slopey Tiger with a little bit less DPM, but more accuracy, and a little bit worse mobility. So that's the tank in a nutshell. So enjoy. I'm the Gaming Bear, and I will say see you on the next one, but this is going to be linked up to the other FV4503 review I did previously, and the full German Heavy review. So that will be linked, so follow that through, and you'll get a review of both of the lines on the German Heavy line, leading up to the Mouse and the E100. So that's it for this review. So I'm the Gaming Bear, and see you on the next one. Cheers, guys. Hi guys, Gaming Bear here. As you probably know, that I was on the pre-release of Stellaris for Paradox, and I'm waiting for my pre-release copy of Heart of Iron 4. I've ordered the Field Marshal version for myself, so I'll be getting the full version with all the bells and whistles, which will be on its way, ready for the 6th for the release day. I was hoping to have a pre-release copy from Paradox to be able to review for you, but I'm not. It looks like I'm not a big enough YouTuber at the moment for them to get onto the pre-release first list. I've got an email here from Bjorn B, who's in charge of the Heart of Iron release. Let's have a look. YouTube review. We've only sent out a few preview copies so far. Provided all seems to work well, we'll send out more soon. I must ask you to remain patient, and hopefully you'll make it. You'll make it into the next wave. Best regards, Bjorn. So where we are at the moment? This was sent on the 31st, and I'm still waiting. But hopefully that will come in the next 2 days before the release, and so I can quickly review it and get a review video up for you. If not, then there will be a Heart of Iron video coming, so watch for the link, and I will do my best and get onto it as soon as I can. I'm just sorry that I haven't got enough subscribers at the moment to get into the first wave of pre-release copies for YouTubers. So, but hopefully that will change in the future. I just want access to these games so I can bring you the great footage on it and show you how to play it, or how I play it, and from that you can do what you want and just enjoy it as much as I do. So this is Gaming Bear actually signing off. I'm really gone this time, and thank you for coming and watching the VK4503 review. So see you soon, guys. Have fun. Keep gaming. Bye.